As part of the Vancouver International Film Festival, Marissa and I got a chance to catch an early look of Into the Forest.
Yes.
What did you think, my friend?
Wow, what did I think? There are a lot of emotions that plagued me, I would say, in this movie. I cried a lot. Many tears were flowing in this movie. I need to say that. This is a story that takes place in the not too distant future. And it revolves around something I feel that could really happen to us. It was very real.
Yeah.
All the power goes out. All the power is out. And it goes out for a long time. And as the days go by and the months go by, people start panicking and freaking out. But the beautiful part of this movie is that we're not actually seeing any of the panic or freaking out. We're seeing a family surviving in a beautiful home in the forest.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the things that's so unique about this, because we see a lot of dystopian end of the world type of drama out there. It's on our TV screens every week in a lot of shows. But we rarely get a chance to see a family that's kind of already set up to deal with being removed from society and has a pretty nice place to live, which is the home that the father of the two daughters we are mostly following throughout the movie, played by Ellen Page and
Evan Rachel Wood.
And Callum Keith Rennie plays the dad, and they have a really fantastic relationship that's portrayed on screen. But I also like this relationship that they have with nature, with their really beautiful house that's all set up with solar panels and some futuristic amenities. But they're kind of prepared in a lot of ways for what befalls society. And the story, by focusing on mostly just these three individuals, is really personal and really unique and beautiful.
It is very personal and it is very beautiful. There is a town quite a ways away. I would say it's about an hour away from them and where they are, so they need a vehicle to get there.
3 days walking, so
3
it's
days
more
walking.
than an hour away.
Holy smokes, yes, it's very far to walk to, my goodness. But, they have some relationships in this town. Evan Rachel Wood's character is a dancer, and she is so focused on being a dancer that she practices all the time. She needs to do this all the time, and she has a class that she goes to in this town. Ellen Page's character has this guy that she's really into, that she has a relationship with in this town as well, so they do want to go back to this town. But the father is trying to protect them from what seems to be happening to the town when all the power goes out, because they do go there after a while and realize, you know what, maybe we shouldn't go back there again.
Well, he recognizes they're safer in their home, and they're safer with the way that they're set up, and they're pretty well, situated to be able to take care of themselves.
Right.
And that's precisely what transpires throughout the movie. We don't want to spoil anything.
No, but we should say that there is an accident that happens because the father isn't around for a long time.
I didn't want to spoil that. But
no,
okay.
I feel like we should. The father isn't around for a long time. There's this beautiful relationship built up, but it's because we need to say that this movie completely focuses on the sisters, these two women, and what they need to do to survive, and it's very real. It's showing us so many moments in their lives, and I guess it spans over about 2 years.
Yeah, but the thing that's really remarkable about it is that they try to hang on to what they've known.
Yes.
Like Ellen Page is a student and she keeps studying, and Evan Rachel Wood keeps dancing.
Yeah.
And I think that could be something to kind of be cynical about, because they don't automatically switch over into survivor mode, which is what we see in every survivor type of piece of fiction out there.
Right, but which makes it real and which makes it grounded.
Yeah, because they don't know when the power is going to come back, and they want to maintain the humanity and the kind of sense of life that they've always recognized, and they pretty much have it in their home away from everything. And I thought that was a really awesome choice. No,
definitely. The direction here is fantastic. It is so personal because, yes, the director is a woman as well, and I feel like she can tap in to the emotions of a woman, and I just feel like as I'm saying these things, I'm gonna have some misogynists just roll their eyes and walk away, which will totally happen and did happen in the screening. There were some men in the audience that were huffing and puffing. They didn't seem to enjoy it as much as we were,
which is crazy to me, because we have so many of these zombie killer type situational sort of entertainments out there that we're so used to, and so many stories that play out in exactly the same kind of way, and to have something fresh and from a fresh perspective, and not to mention something that really shows off nature in a beautiful way. I mean, it was an amazing escape, and I think also it was remarkable to watch these performers as well.
Yeah.
I think they both did a fantastic job because you don't see them being, brave. You don't see them being traditional action heroes.
No, not at all.
But they kind of become that through circumstances that feel very, emotional and very truthful. And I love that whole sequence.
What would happen to women on their own in a situation like this?
And they're kids, really. I mean, they're both sheltered and protected kids from an overprotective father that, obviously loves them, and they have a good relationship. And there's a lot more to it than that. And I don't want to spoil more because I want people to see this movie. But it's a very special film, and one of the things that I really thought was amazing too is that Ellen Page is playing a variation of Ellie from The Last of Us, and I mean, I couldn't see her on screen.
I'm sure she doesn't want to be tied to
no,
anymore.
But obviously I have that emotional connection to that experience and that character, and I mean, gosh, she looked just like her and communicated just like her. And
of course, no, but these performances are fantastic, completely standout actresses, and I implore you to go see this movie, man or woman, if you have a sister, if you don't have a sister. I just feel like these are emotions that everybody feels, that everybody can connect to.
It's just a different tale. It's a different take on dystopia. It's a different take on the end of the world, and we needed a female vantage point.
Yes.
And I think that's the wonderful victory of this movie, and I agree. I think everybody should see this thing.
Completely. What are you giving it?
I'm going to give it a 9. What are you going to give it?
Yeah, it gets a 9 for me as well.
Hey, thanks for checking out that video on our EPN channel. It's just one small part of the things that we make around here. So if you liked it, don't forget to check out some of our other vids and hit that subscribe button.